I'm just gonna snack. I'm gonna snack before the show starts because I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten in a while. There we go. I'm gonna grab my cup. Carefully, gonna grab my cup. Yep, up, yep. There we go. The Pan-Grilla, what's it called? San Pellegrino? I like that stuff. Yep, that's good stuff. I like that stuff. No, we'll start the show when I'm ready to start the show, pal. No. I'm in my show. Don't you be telling me what to do. You're my intern. Yeah. Delicious. Okay, let's start the show. Welcome back to another episode of Rood Food with me, Mo. So, what are we gonna do today? Well, that's a great question. What are we gonna do today, Ryan? You're useless. We're gonna make waffles. We're gonna make Christmas waffles. So, what do we have here? Well, first we have this we have a full thing, empty measuring cup. We're gonna mix things in, and the reason we're gonna use this is because it's nice and big. We've got a whisk. We're gonna use the whisk. To my right, we've got 4 cups of water. We might not use all of it, but we might. Then we have our all-purpose flour, and what we're gonna use today is Kodiak pancake and waffle mix flour. Really like this stuff. We got a little bit of vanilla, and we're just gonna eyeball that. And we have cinnamon. Not a lot of people know this, but the pronunciation is cinnamon. So let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our flour and we're gonna carefully put it into, we're gonna tilt it a little more towards them, not towards me, but towards them. There we go. We're gonna just dump that right in. We're gonna dump it in. We're gonna dump that in just like that. So next, we're gonna take our water carefully. We're carefully gonna take our water and we're gonna take a sip. It's nice cold water. And then we're gonna carefully, there we go. We're gonna just pour that in. We're gonna pour it in and we're gonna measure first. So let's whisk a little bit. A little whiskey business. It's a little joke I make. But let's see. 1 whiskey business, 2 whiskey business, 3 whiskey business. We're just gonna whisk this for a while. So looking at the consistency, I think we need a little more water. So let's add a little more water. We're gonna carefully add a little more water. Yep, perfect. So now back to whiskey business.
We're gonna whisk without making a mess. We're gonna whisk. Okay, let's check our consistency. Yep, this is looking good.
All right, I think we added a little too much water, but you know what? We're just gonna go with this. These are whiskey waffles. They're whiskey waffles. Yep, that's too thin, but that's okay. This is all a learning experience. So next, let's add a little bit of our vanilla. There it is. Just a little bit of vanilla. Just a dash. Sure, we can use the lid. We'll use the lid to measure. And we'll pour it. And we'll pour it. We're gonna pour the vanilla. And there we go. Okay. Vanilla. Let's put the lid back on. We don't want that to spill. Yep, and we'll grab some of that cinnamon. Remember, that's the pronunciation, cinnamon. Right? And we want to use, which one do we want to use? Do we want to use the spoon side? Yep, there it is. We're going to use that. We're going to tilt it a little more. There we go. We'll tap, and good. There we go. We got our... Whoa! Okay. Now, Let's move our cinnamon off to the side, and we're back to whiskey business. We're gonna whisk.
We're gonna whisk. Ooh, that looks great. We're gonna whisk. Whisking can be really exhausting, so I think I'm just gonna take a little break. I'm just gonna put my whisk down. I'm gonna have a drink. Go ahead, drink here. Boy, okay, good stuff. Oh boy.
So we are done making our batter, and stay tuned because we'll be right back with more waffle making with Rood Foods. And we're back. Thanks for joining us at Rood Food, where we're making waffles. So what we've got here is our batter that we've already made. Thank you for joining us for that. And now we have our Cuisine Art waffle maker here. This is a really special one. We got it at Costco. Now this gets really hot, so we're gonna be extra careful. Extra careful. We're gonna use the little lever. There we go. Okay, and don't touch it because it's hot. And we're gonna spray some oil in it. There, right about there. We're gonna, oh, there we go, perfect. So now we're gonna close it again, being extra careful not to touch anything hot. And we're gonna take our little scoop. Little scoop is right there. And we're gonna hit ourselves in the face. You always do that. Okay, we're gonna take some batter and we're gonna scoop it up. We're gonna scoop up that batter. And you know what, if you make a mess, you make a mess. We're probably gonna make a mess, but that's okay. And I'm gonna pour it in the top. Pour it in there and tilt it. And no, there, pour it forward, a little more forward. There we go. Can you hear it sizzling? Beautiful. Perfect. I think waiting for the waffle is my favorite part. It allows me to think about really important things like, was a cocoa nut always called a cocoa nut? Or was it just a co-nut? And then someone decided that it needed a second co. And why not a cocoa nut? And our first waffle is ready, so we're gonna open it up. Okay, like I mentioned, the first one doesn't always look so great, and that's fine. Take out this delicious looking waffle. Oh, yes, that looks great. That just looks great. And I'm gonna move it over here and put it on my plate. There we go. And scoop up a bunch of waffle batter. And I'm gonna pour it into the waffle maker. Yep. And there we go. I'm gonna move it back just a little bit. Perfect. Look how lovely that pours. I think this waffle is gonna be better than the last one, that's for sure. Yes. I really can't stay. And then somebody else goes, baby, it's cold outside. I've got to go away. Baby, it's cold outside. So, I was just informed by ASCAP and BMI that I'm not allowed to sing Christmas music. So instead, I'll just sit here and wait. Quietly. I'm not singing Christmas songs. I'm not. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Hello? Yoo! Look at that beauty. Okay, let's get her out of there. Oh, hot, it's hot, it's very hot. Well, I don't want to bore you guys any longer than we already have. So, let's go to being done in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, look at that. We got all of our delicious toasty waffles here. So, let's get them all dressed up. So let's take a couple waffles and we're gonna slap them down into this other plate because I'm gonna be nice and I'm gonna make some waffles for Ryan. Let's grab the butter and we're gonna put some butter on his waffles. So I'm gonna open this butter, and I'm gonna grab a knife that I have right here, and I'm just gonna scoop out some butter, and I'm gonna grab some butter and I'm gonna put it on his waffles. Ooh, and I was smart. I put this butter out on the counter earlier so it's nice and spreadable. I'm gonna try to reach all the way. I only want this one side buttered. I like half buttered waffles. That's what I like. Perfect. Oh, I got it. Okay, so we'll take a little bit of this jam and we'll put it on the waffles. There we go. That looks delicious. Yes. We're gonna drizzle that on. Drizzle, 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 drizzle. Save some for me. Put whipped cream on his waffles. That just looks wonderful. Oh yeah, he loves that whipped cream. I'll take a little whipped cream for myself. Delicious. And his waffles are done. Look at this waffle. Isn't it beautiful? It's just beautiful. I love peanut butter. Peanut butter is incredible, especially peanut butter and syrup together. And we're gonna drizzle that syrup. I love syrup. Doesn't that look great? And you know what? I think just for good measure, I'm gonna put a little whipped cream on mine as well. And look at that! It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So now let's eat our waffles. Let's do it. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, you ready? We'll try that. Perfect. It's so good. Oh, they're really delicious. Why am I so good at cooking? You're welcome, America. You're welcome. Oh. These are just, the tastiest, most delicious waffles. And you can do it too. You can. I believe in you. I have waffle in my eye. Oh, a little waffle in the eye never hurt anyone. But you can. You can do it too. Thanks for joining us. Merry Christmas.